Hi everyone, I'm Ricardo Topete from GTR Performance in Rancho Cucamonga, California. And behind me we have a 2015 Mustang GT with a Kenne Bell 3.6 liter supercharger system, liquid cooled option, and it has the exclusive new Kenne Bell 10 rib drive system, which is a very unique feature that allows for big boost, big power. It's a fairly new kit that they recently introduced, and is basically for the customer that has a big blower, wants big boost, and wants huge power. And this system has a very versatile system. You're not going to get any belt slippage with a 10 rib drive. So the Mustang we have was actually built by Kenne Bell from Lion Built Motorsports in Covina, California. And they built this vehicle pretty much from the ground up. They came to us and they wanted to dyno test a vehicle, trying to make some big power. There are so many variables, and this particular car has a custom built motor. So it's going to make a little bit more power than the average stock Mustang because of the internals that it has that are slightly different. Okay. So today on this car, we've actually changed out the pulley slightly to get a little bit more boost. We ran the car up to 16 pounds of boost, and we made, I believe, it was 760 horsepower to the rear wheels on 16 pounds of boost.
My name is Joshua Evans. This is my 2015 Mustang GT. It started off just a regular base GT premium. My goal was to have a nice fun car. I hadn't had a Mustang in a long time. I had kids, and muscle cars weren't really in the whole scheme of things. So finally, when my kids got a little older, I told the wife, I said, you know what, getting another Mustang. Loved the 2015, the way it came out, the specs on it, the IRS, I loved the car. But it was one of those things where when you drive it for a little while, it gets slow again. Stock didn't really do a lot for me, so I initially got a TVS supercharger. That was very nice. It worked for a long time. Then I decided I wanted to do bigger power, so we did the whole suspension, KWV3s. We redid everything, the entire drivetrain. That was fun for a while. Then we started maxing out the little TVS, getting it to its very limit. So I said, you know what, we're at the point where now we're full on. Let's do a full build. So I started talking to Damien and Kenne Bell and said, you know what, we're going to rebuild this motor, because the motor was at its limit to where it was kind of starting to be where it might not hold up anymore. So I said, let's rebuild the motor. Since we're rebuilding the motor, let's go big. So we did a 3.6 Kenne Bell with a 10 rib kit system. It's hard to really explain how that whole process is, because it's night and day difference between having a TVS and having a twin screw 3.6 liter on a built motor. It's just phenomenal how this car handles, how the power band. We've got it on the dyno today. The numbers were extremely impressive. I couldn't be happier with it. So I'm really happy. We added, since we were doing the big 3.6 Kenne Bell, we did the built motor. We did a new transmission, the T56 Magnum, to hold the power with a carbon fiber one-piece drive shaft from the drive shaft shop. So we did everything to support that power. So I'm looking forward to the future to see what we can get out of this 3.6. Smaller pulleys, more fuel, more octane. It becomes an endless race for power, but it's been fun this far, and I'm sure it'll be fun for the future.
Okay, so earlier today on this 2015 Mustang GT, like I said earlier, it's got the 3.6 liter supercharger kit from Kenne Bell. And we ran it up to 16 pounds of boost, and it made, if I remember correctly, 760 rear wheel horsepower. And this is a power that's very easy to do on a Kenne Bell system. And speaking of the man, there's Jim Bell himself.